To my black American people, come in here. Come. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Let's have a meeting. Y'all here? Okay. I'm gonna say it a couple times. They're jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous.
The truth is out. White folks cannot hide their obsession for, black people. No matter how you try to hide it, it is always showing. They can't hide it anymore. They know the truth. They know that, black folks are up there. They have exactly what they cannot have, and it's freaking them the hell out. Well, guys, I've gathered a lot of videos, so you guys, I'm just going to let them roll. Then I'll come back with more commentary. Do well to let me know what you all think in the comment section, and credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Let's go watch.
White women are making comments about me in my videos, so I want to make some comments too about white women in history. Let's do it. Remember that time y'all were so upset at black women for being raped by y'all husbands that you unalived their babies and sold them? Remember that time that you called a whole rally of people on a little black boy because he didn't want you? Do you remember that time you then came back and said you were lying about it? No? Do you remember the time that you pretended that you were not stealing black women's body shapes by buying these huge corsets with these large gowns at the bottom to imitate somebody else's body shape? No. Remember that time the government had to make a law for you in order to get black women from wearing their natural hair because somebody just so happened to be jealous of it. So they were forced to wear scarves, but then you also were inspired by that you started wearing scarves on your head. No? No? Okay. Let me know if y'all still want to make comments, because I got comments too.
Get tired of me talking about stuff like this, and y'all be thinking like I'm OD and I'm just dragging it, but I promise y'all I'm not. The example, the story time I'm gonna give y'all is literally the reason why I be saying stuff I be saying. If the shoe fits, then wear a Cinderella. If not, keep scrolling. Don't be coming to my comments talking about some, well, not all, babes. Yeah, majority, but not all. Y'all be thinking I'm lying when I say that a lot of white women, literally, they do not like seeing a black woman do better than them. They do not like seeing a black woman who is prettier than them. They don't like seeing a black woman that overpasses them. As long as you're not doing better than them, then they're good. I'm friends, she's black, with a girl who runs track, and I was spending some time with her, like, talking with her, and talk to her in a minute. I'm sitting on the couch or whatever, I'm on the phone, and I'm talking to her. She's telling me about this teammate who's also her roommate. She's white. She started telling me about the passive and microaggressive behavior that her teammate would show her during practice and in her dorm room. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean? Explain. She told me about a situation where, like, every day at practice she beats her. Her times are always faster than hers. Like, she overpasses her in everything she does. She said she would look at her white teammate whenever they would get done running and ask her if she's good, if she's okay, because she'd be huffing and puffing and breathing hard like she ain't took a breath in hours. And she said the white girl would just like side at her, give her a dirty look, or just won't say nothing. Then she said it was this one time when they were in practice and they were doing time trials and they were running and whatnot, and she ended up beating her. My friend, the black girl, she's not the fastest on her team. There's maybe like a few people that's faster than her by a little bit, but she's like top 3, top 5. And the people that's faster than her maybe by like a little bit are not black, but still. There was one day in practice they were doing the time trials, and after everybody got done running, her roommate, the white girl, starts crying, and people start surrounding her, asking her what's wrong, and her teammate looks at her, not the other girls that's faster than her. She looks at my friend, the black girl, goes, she can't be better than me. She can't be better. She can't be faster than me. Like, white women do not like seeing black women surpass them. Like, I kid y'all, I'm not making this up. I looked at my fan, because we over the phone. I'm looking at my friend, I'm like, she said that out loud, or did she say that to you, or did you just hear it around the grapevine? She said no, she said that out loud. That's what she told the people that was checking on her, that was asking about her. She was like, she said it out loud. She said she cannot be better than me. She cannot be faster than me. Mind you, my friend, the black girl, is not the fastest on the team. She's top 5, but she's not the top fastest. Top fastest are not even black. But it's like she picked my friend down and was like, oh, she can't be better than me. She can't be faster than me. Do y'all see what I'm like? Do y'all see what I'm talking about though? Like, do y'all see what I mean? It's like I was having a conversation with my best friend like a week ago, and we got a kind of like a mini argument about this, because he was trying to say, well, shit, not all white people are bad, not all white girls are bad. And I said, I'm not saying every white person is bad. You gotta read the fruit of their spirits first. I was explaining to him, bro, a lot of these white people will smile and kiki in your face, because I think I've seen videos and I've met her teammate before. She's really sweet, super nice. I was like, a lot of these white women will smile and kiki and haha in your face. A lot of these white people will smile and kiki and haha in your face. But when you're not around, you're having conversations with their families about how they feel about black people, how they feel about people of color. Low key, they be hiding, envy in their heart. They be in these one-sided competitions with you. My friend was literally telling me that there's times where she would do things and say things and try to pick fights with her, and you could tell that she's doing it just to get a reaction out of her. That's what I'm not saying all white people are bad. I'm not saying all white women are bad. I am not. I can read the fruits of the spirit of someone, and I can tell if they're like, a genuine person or not. A lot of y'all, when you're dealing with white people, especially as a black woman, when you're dealing with white women, this is a tick for tat game. And I promise you I win every time. This is a tick for tat game with them. You gotta have strategy when dealing with them. I told my friend, I said, you need to make sure you're praying over yourself. I said, you need to make sure you keep yourself prayed over, watch your back and whatnot, because to be around someone like that is dangerous. It's very obvious that she's envious of you. It's very obvious that she's in this one-sided beef with you. And I said, anything that she can do to trip you up, get you in trouble, do anything to screw you up, she's going to do it. Then play victim and act like she ain't do nothing. I said, you need to be careful. This is what I be talking about. Like, I know y'all be thinking, oh, Shay's dramatic, Shay's just so super pro-black. No, like, these are real life situations that people are going through. It's a dangerous position to be in. Like, I don't.
So, interesting fact about slavery. During slavery, when white men were raping the black woman basically every day as often as they could, to purposely create biracial children and, you know, mass produce slaves and whatnot. The white women started getting very upset at their husbands for constantly raping our women. So much to the point where they started shaving African-American enslaved women's heads. They started shaving our hair because they thought it would make us look more masculine. Thus, they thought that their husbands wouldn't rape our women as much. I'm not understanding the logic, but yeah. That fact is so interesting to me because I feel like the reason the black community, a lot of black women in the black community today have alopecia is because of that. Is because of how often they were shaving black women's heads during slavery. But yeah, that fact is just so crazy to me because what the fuck did they think that was gonna do for real? And then on top of that, like, that was the best way you could intervene? Like, the fuck? Like, and then it gives jealous. You're jealous that women are getting raped? Ooh, the logic. It's just not fucking there. They're sick. They're all sick. But yeah, it'll never be just hair for us black women because look how y'all used our hair against us for centuries in so many different ways. Until this day, till 2025, it'll never be just fucking it cut out, but it'll never be just fucking hair. I can promise you that. So let's go ahead and scrap that fuck ass argument because it's not just hair and it never was. If it was, y'all would have bullied us out of it for centuries. Let's be for real.
Let's talk about one of the oldest lies on earth. The lie that white people are civilized and black and brown people are closer to animals. A lie so old it was written into law, taught at universities, and printed in newspapers like it was weather. Take 1904 St. Louis. A Congolese man named Otabenga was literally placed in a zoo exhibit so white Americans could prove Africans were less evolved. Families visited, children stared. That was considered science. Eugenics wasn't a theory, it was a weapon. And while newspapers called indigenous Americans savages, those same tribes were practicing ecological science so advanced that modern climate researchers still study their agricultural systems. Timbuktu had libraries, mathematicians, universities, and astronomers mapping the stars. Europe didn't surpass Africa. It arrived late and armed. But white supremacy needed a story. So it rewrote the world, stole land, stole resources, stole knowledge, and called the victims primitive to justify the theft. And here's the part they didn't print. Europe didn't rise because it was superior. It rose because it invaded, extracted, enslaved, and exploited nearly every advanced civilization it encountered. For the Trekkies, think of it as the Borg. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. So let's be honest, the idea that white people are more evolved was never science. It was propaganda and a psychological alibi for violence. Darkness isn't in skin color. Darkness is in the systems that pretended it was. And here's the real mic drop. Race didn't reveal the truth about humanity. It invented categories to control it. It's not biology, it's bureaucracy. And now that we know the lie, we get to decide whether we keep repeating it or finally bury it.
So I don't know if you guys have taken time to really watch videos on 50 versus 50, black Americans, black women in their 50s and white ladies in their 50s. You will actually get the full picture of what I'm talking about, right? You understand that, black folks, they don't age. Blacks don't crack. This is how it always is. And that's why most times when you see black folk in their 50 or in their 60 and you bring a white folk in that same age, you'll be wondering, like, are you 80 or 90? Just because of the melanin in our skin, right? But these other people just find a way to make it look like they are superior, they have all the powers, they have all the strength, they are more intelligent, they are more wise, even after knowing fully well that they need exactly what black folks have, which they can never get. Now, I saw a video about people actually talking about how they've started buying cream that can help them get melanin. And I was like, has it gotten to that? The obsession is becoming so much. And that's why you have many Karens on the street, okay, trying so badly to make black folks, feel so sad, right? Well, let's take a look at the comment section. So someone said, not all white people are bad, but the majority of you are just that bad, okay? And that's true. Some people are actually not bad, so let's not generalize it, okay? But yeah, white folks broke it, they should fix it. Black women and men voted for Kamala, so leave them alone. Because some of the things that are actually happening now is because some people voted against their own interest, okay? Not all white people are bad, but the vast majority means us no good, and the other half is too busy in La La Land. Okay. And this one said again and again and again, okay, that is so true. Okay, I am not to protest against ICE to save Wh1te the cis and rude Mexicans. They are ruining the lives of white and black citizens. Go to California and find out the truth about them. I need more ICE with better pay. Okay, another person said, I'm more what okay, I'm not okay. This one said they're not protesting. Okay, a lot of people actually are not speaking out about how these people view, black folks, and to also think that brown people like the Latinos actually see themselves in that light because of they have access to whiteness. Okay, their access to whiteness have made them believe that maybe they are superior or they have better strength or whatever, and it's costing them a lot right now because the whole deportation also happening in their own community is bringing them to that point where they now know who they should have aligned with, if at all they had made their researches. And now it's as if every other person is turning against them. Nobody's talking to them. People don't care who, especially black folks don't care who gets deported. Their own is just to keep silent and just keep watching, right? Even though a lot of people make it look like black people do not want to help anybody out, but we all know the truth. Not that they don't want to help, but they have decided to stay silent because when they come out, the story is not always the same as it says now. Well, guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section. I would love to read from you. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you all on my next. Bye, guys.